I bought snacks. I bought snacks in the airport. This is not fake news. This is real news. It's so exciting. I'm so excited. Okay. I am so glad that you clicked on this video because y'all, we have got some big updates for Korean Customs here as of September 2021. There's also a new form that some of you guys have to fill out. Y'all, this is the video to watch, but make sure you check out the first version of this video first because all of that is still the same. None of that is different. All of that is still true. I'm just going to add the details that I forgot to add or things that are new and updated. So watch that first and then come back here and I'll see you soon. Okay. For me, when I hit the ground, I know that the customs line is gonna be long, so I'm just like, it's like Disney, parks open, you know, I'm trying to be first in line, and there is no AC. I don't know what they think at the airport, but the AC is like, it's either off or it's cranked super low because I am hot. When you are waiting in that very first initial line, you're off the plane, you're waiting in the line, you're waiting to go get your forms checked, they will take your temperature at this line. If your temperature is a little on the high side, and I mean like a little, not fever, but like a little on the high side, they will make you stay in the airport and they will test you and see if you have COVID. Sometimes they'll take you to like a separate facility for 24 hours. It just gets complicated. So please don't just try to like beat the line, bump your temperature up, stay cool in that line. I had my folder with all of my papers in it. I was using that to fan myself off. I took my jacket off. I was like, I'm stupid, I'm stupid, I'm stupid. I know so many people that got pulled off to the side or taken to a separate place because they were too hot. And it was literally just because yeah, it's a hot building. They didn't have Rona. Again, you get into the next line. There is a short line for foreigners and there'll be a guy in like, you know, the whole get up, the mask and the blue thing. He's gonna help you try to fill out the information in the app that they expect you to download. On those forms that they give you, the QR codes at the bottom, those are the apps. In this line, they're gonna help you fill out the app that's to the right, and those 3 QR codes to the right all go to the same app. The app on the left, on the other hand, is the app that I have been using every day here in government facility quarantine, but you don't even have to worry about that one right now because they'll help you fill out the information in the left app once you get to government facility quarantine. The guy will help you in line fill everything out. He'll click all the buttons, so if you're confused, just kind of like show him your phone and he'll help you out with that. At the end of the day, you're still going to fill out, take the time to complete all of this information, and yeah, you'll end up deleting that app. But if you're going to quarantine in Airbnb or at a school or something, you need that app. You talk to the guys in the little glass booths. They're going to confirm the address in which you are going to either self-quarantine or where you're going to go after you stay in government facility quarantine. I go into more detail in the first video on that, but something that's very important to say, now that you know that you need to put down your Airbnb address for after quarantine, continue to tell people, I'm staying in government facility quarantine. You can either show it as like a picture that you translate on your phone, or you can learn how to say that out loud, because when they see that Airbnb address, for me, they were getting confused. And at the end of customs, when I showed them what my visa was, they were like, oh, you're staying in government facility quarantine. So there's no getting around it. There's no like sneaking around it. They're gonna know from the fact that you have a tourist visa that you have to stay in government facility quarantine, unless you like have more evidence or proof or more documentation like the quarantine exemption paper. As you are walking through that area where you claim things, there's a currency exchange booth that's to the right. It is going to most likely be cheaper for you to bring your own home currency and exchange it at this location than to get money in advance. So all you have to do, bring your home currency, you go up to the lady, you literally just give it to her and she will give you the exchange rate, like for Korean won. Now, you go outside, you will show the guy your visa and your passport. Your visa is that like little tiny piece of paper that they will like sneakily shove into your passport and not even tell you it's there sometimes. So right next to the area where you first sit down with all the other red lanyard people, right to the right, there is a CU and you are allowed, y'all, ring the sirens, get out the megaphones. You're allowed to go to that convenience store. I was walking in there like, there's ramen, there were almond milks. I have never heard of mint chocolate milk, but we are trying it now. I got my favorite soda. When I say that I was so freaking excited to buy snacks, I was so freaking excited, next level joy right there. So you can buy snackages, and if you're staying in government facility quarantine, this is also where you can buy SIM cards for your phone. Just know that if you're gonna go to that convenience store, go as soon as you make it through those double doors, show the guy the passport and the visa, go right away. For those of you who are not going to government facility quarantine, there are plenty of little like kiosk type stands. They're all different phone companies and you can buy SIM cards right in the airport, super easy. I think that the price is a little bit inflated just because it's the airport and they can do whatever the heck they want to do. And yeah, prices always rise once you enter an airport. The plans might be a little bit on the expensive side, but nonetheless, you're able to buy all of that in the airport. As a small YouTuber, I just wanted to quickly say, if you're finding this video helpful, a thumbs up does mean the world to me, and a comment if you have the time. I am trying to grow here on YouTube and I am in South Korea literally for that reason alone. So yeah, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, back to the goods. Also, once you make it to that area where you wait for more foreigners to accumulate, there's a bathroom around the corner. You just have to inform them, I would like to use the bathroom if that's okay, because one of the guards has to come and like watch you enter the bathroom and make sure you exit and go straight back into like the little waiting pen for all the sheep, foreigner sheep. They will then take you onto the bus. The bus will then take you to the next facility on the list. You don't get no say. No say for you. I ended up in the Hyatt this time. I was in the Marina Bay last time. I just want you guys to know though that every hotel is a completely different experience. If you do have to come to South Korea and quarantine, the more videos you watch, the better, because the more prepared you're going to be for all of the different curveballs. Also, customs went super fast this time, so there will probably be waiting, but I don't think that you will be waiting quite as long as it was before. I think last time I spent like 6 hours in total, but this time, if it wasn't for the fact that it's like a Korean holiday here and there were way less workers than there should have been, putting that aside, it will go faster. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Hello, the form. Oh my gosh, the form. There you go. All right, so important. There is a new form called the K-ETA. I'm reading off the website right now. Effective September 1st, K-ETA is mandatory for nationals or citizens who basically want to travel to Korea and are coming from visa-free entry countries. But basically, as someone that wants to come and travel to Korea and you're coming from one of those places where you don't technically need a visa to get in, so you just show up and say, I would like to have like the 90-day tourist visa, you have to fill this out in advance, and it does cost some money. Online, it says that you need to apply at least 24 hours before your departure, but I think that's just so that you can get the results of this piece of paper in time. In the airport, they asked, can I see your visa? And I had to show them this piece of paper as like my visa acceptance now. So for sure, make sure that you do this in advance and you print it out and you bring it with you. Once you do fill this out, it is valid for multiple trips over a 2-year period. And it says right here, 10,000 Korean won per person. So this is so important. And there's this notification that goes across on the website. I guess people are trying to steal your money here in 2021. Shocker. So just make sure you're going to the official website in order to get this correct piece of paper and print it out, have it ready with you with your PCR test information. If you want to check out like what my experience was like in quarantine, the Marina Bay vlogs are from a few months ago. Those are up and I'm going to be editing as we speak, the ones for my experience here in the Hyatt. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful and I will see you in the next one.